Friend Friday, sponsored by Billingsley Ford.
Well, it's that time of week where we are due for some smiles. This week's guest for Furry Friend Friday is bound to bring us some joy heading into the long holiday weekend. I know the dog has already brought joy to probably everyone in the newsroom so far.
Oh yeah.
Joining us today is Roy Roderick, the Superintendent of Law and Animal Welfare. Let's get straight to it. Talk to me about the dog you brought today.
This is an Anatolian Shepherd, female. She's about 2 years old. They are good herd dogs, guard dogs, long-haired, so you're going to have some haircut kind of things that you got to take care of, grooming, that kind of stuff, bathing. So, I mean, they're going to be a little more maintenance to them, but they're really, really loving dogs,
Yes.
as you can well see. But yeah, I mean, she rode in the truck out here real good. I mean, just sat in the seat and watched the world go by as we were driving down the road.
And for the first few minutes of the newscast before y'all came up here, she was just laying at your feet, enjoying just the nice rest, getting to see kind of the workings of the newsroom. Now she's happily just staying there with Cade. Now, you said she's 2 years old. How did y'all get her?
She was a stray that was brought to the shelter. She was a stray. I mean, I don't know why. She's really a good dog.
And speaking of strays, people, they're seeing them. Now, do we have any sort of estimate on how many strays there are in Lawton? And what can people do if they're concerned about a dog they see just wandering around town?
There's really no estimate. I mean, it can change from day to day and from season to season. You know, the summertime, spring, fall, when it's kind of warmer, they're going to be out moving around a little bit. And again, in the springtime, breeding season, that's when the females come into heat, so that's going to prompt them to get out and run around more. Wintertime, when it's cold, they're going to lay up. They're going to try to stay warm just like us. But I mean, and that's another thing, a stray. If you see a dog running down the road, yes, we consider it a stray. That's what we call it. And it is, in fact, a stray dog, but a lot of these animals are owned by people. And depending on the situation, some people will go ahead and stop and try to help the dog. They need to be prepared to maintain that animal for an extended period of time. We've been short on officers for quite some time, which is part of the reason why there's more strays. But by the time we can get to them, I mean, it could be several hours, and we're not just sitting there waiting on them to call. We're actually running another stray dog or a dog attack or an animal in a trap or no telling what. And there's other calls that are stacked up that we have to take care of depending on the priority. And that's what we look at is the priority of the call. And a confined dog, as in this case, this dog, you know, not causing any problems, so it may have to wait a while.
And Two Hearts adoptions happening this weekend. If people want to adopt dogs, open up spaces for other dogs in the area.
Yes, Two Hearts again this weekend, first Saturday of every month, $20 adoptions. And if you think about it, you're not just saving this animal's life, you're saving another animal's life. You're making room for that other animal to move up and go through the process to be adopted.
Was there anything else you wanted to add today?
Cops and Kids the weekend after. We're going to be at Cops and Kids, again, $20 adoptions. That's a fun time, you know, lots of stuff going on.
Well, Roy, thanks for being here and thanks for bringing such a sweet dog.
Thank you.